Musterxmedia presents a tribute to men that hate their jobs. Series 2, Episode 1, Reactivation.
So I got the phone call yesterday. The phone call that I dreaded. The boss phoned me up. Your furlough's over. But what boss was it, I hear you say? What boss? Well, if it was the boss that I wanted to hear from my real job, we wouldn't be having this conversation on this podcast right now. In fact, there would be no Series 2. I got phoned up by the restaurant. My boss who is 10 years my junior, phoned me up and said that I am now reactivated, and then you'll be starting the next week bang on 4 p.m. Monday. Shit, I was thinking, that is not what I wanted to hear, but that's life. There's only so long you can be furloughed for before they are allowed to reopen. And this marks the end of lockdown 3. Well, I say the end of lockdown 3. The gradual reopening of Wales. The first phase of reopening. Which means takeaways are now allowed to be that. Takeaways. Not delivery only, but we're allowed to offer takeaways as of Monday. That means I'm going to have to deal with more bastard customers that I hate. I'm going to have to deal with some of these scumbag drivers who don't give a fuck about the rules. Not like I care about them, but still, if I don't follow them, I don't get paid. It sucks. I really cannot be bothered. And to make matters worse, I had to spend 2 hours today on a Zoom meeting discussing health and safety and COVID and how we are reopening up the place. I really felt like smashing my head in. I really felt like picking up my hammer and just giving myself a head injury, so at least then I can go on long-term sick leave. Oh fucking hell, I don't want to rejoin. It gives me the shits, it really does. It's one thing to work a job that you don't like, but it's another thing to have your favourite job, your best job, just being dangled over you by the government, who say, behave yourself and you can go back. Which is a load of bollocks really, because on the same day as this health and safety training, the day after I get told I'm reactivated, they came out with a new mutant variant. Oh no. What variant is it now? It's the Nigerian variant. The Nigerian one. So we have to be scared. We have to be even more scared. And then I get told during my health and safety meeting that they're enhancing the PPE for those who stand in the door, to guide people in, to show people to the kiosks where they push the screen on the tablet, on the massive tablets to place their order. More PPE. Wow. So after having to wear a face mask and disposable gloves for the best part of 3 months, that was deemed not effective enough, even though no one from the front of house team went down with Corona. No one from the front of house team had a date with Corona, and yet we now have to wear more PPE. More PPE, I hear you say. How is that possible? What can they do to make you even more safe? Well, these people, the bigwigs in head office, well, they're a cut above the rest, I have to say. Now this takes a special kind of stupid. I mean, they came up with this in all their high and mightiness, that now the people front a house to change bins and to stand on the door and to guide people in to order their meal off the digital menu, the tablet screens. To be safe, they have to wear a high-vis vest. A high-vis vest, I hear you say. Yes, a high-vis vest. Oh wow, so now I'm wearing a face mask, blue disposable gloves that I have to dispose of every 30 minutes on the clock. On the dot, on the clock. What else? Well, there's the face mask. And then the face shield as well. A face shield. A fucking face shield. So now I'm wearing my black trousers, black steelies, blue disposable gloves, a face mask, and now a face shield. I'm gonna look like a fucking fluorescent yellow highlighter. That's what I'm gonna look like. What the fuck is that all about? Huh? I'm gonna look like a fucking highlighter. Wow. This is just amazing. Absolute amazing. Now this is going to give me a nice little prelude to starting my shift. To start my first shift back next week. Oh my fucking word. This is going to be terrible. And this is going to be painful. And this is a load of fucking bollocks. I mean, how much more safer do they need it to be? What else do I have to do to just earn a small crust to keep me treading water in a job that I hate? I can see the situation getting much worse. Much worse. Oh, joys. Oh, the humanity. And fuck this job that I hate.